At exactly 11:11. You know what time it is? The LockMarie Talk Show. And you already know who it is. Yes, give it up. At 11:11, your girl, Coach LockMarie. Yes, y'all, it is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yay. I hope you guys are having a great start of your day. I don't know what part of the world you live in, but it is a nice morning here in sunny Southern California, where it supposedly never rains. Who came up with that? Because y'all, if y'all only knew some of the stuff we deal with these floods and stuff, Lord Jesus. Like, who made that up? But yes, this morning has been very interesting, to say the least. But good interesting. Let's see. I want to start with one of our everyday positive thinking. So let's see. Joy is a pure state of bliss, and it's attained by bringing comfort and relief to other people. Doing so will bring joy to your life every day. And that is from Sylvia Brown. Let me make sure. Hold on. And mess up the volume. Okay. Trying to make sure because I didn't. Yes, Miss Sylvia Brown. I'm wondering if that's that lady that used to be on the talk show all the time. But anyway, joy is pure state of bliss. Yes, joy is very essential in life. For my biblical believers, as I am, the joy of the Lord is your strength. Joy gives you strength. So if you need some strength, just start leaping for joy. Just get happy. Do something to make you happy, and you regain your strength. That's another way, other than, like what I do. If I need some strength, I'll drink me some celery juice, or I'll drink me some lemon water, or some, what else I drink? What other kind of drinks I got? Some dragon fruits. Eat you some dragon fruit, or get you some apple cider vinegar in your water, like health. See, I'm a health coach, so y'all ain't gonna get nothing else. Don't be waiting on no Patron and all that other stuff. You ain't gonna get that from me. I do not promote that. But yeah, health is best. I believe in health. I've kind of been like this my entire life, but like I said, as you get, when you are under when you're a child or you're under people's rules and regulations, you learn a certain way, and but you know what you feel on the inside, but you can't really, you know, pro, pro what's the word? Pursue it. So that's why I'm a firm believer. Parents, cultivate your kids. Whatever it is that you see in them now, in their childhood, under the age of 12, 13, cultivate it. Whatever you see them do a lot, find out. If they're always drawing pictures, send them to an art school, send them to an art class, get them something online, show them different online artists. Cultivate that. Don't take the paper and throw it on the trash and tell them to get outside and play. You There are reasons behind why kids do the things that they do. I remember growing up, I've always been in front of quote unquote an audience. I would have dolls, teddy bears, stuffed animals, Hot Wheel cars. Anything I could find, I had a circle of them. I gave them each pen and paper, and had my little blackboard, my little notes, and I was giving them instructions. I was giving them, tips. So if you look back at your childhood, you'll see whatever it is you're doing now, or whatever you still have the desire to do, it's still there. Whether you've pursued it or not, it didn't just start overnight, or just, you wake up one morning and you decide to do it. No, that has been your passion from a child. Funny story, true story, I guess. I watched this series on television, y'all. I can't think, the Bernards, I want to say, but it's a family that owns a funeral home, right? Hilarious. You want to laugh? You gotta watch that show. Like, these people, pure comedy. And I Googled it while I was watching it online. I Googled it, and it exists. They're real. And I mean, place is decked out. They got a drive through. You can drive through and see your loved one in the casket. I'm like, I ain't never in my life seen it like this, right? But I just admire just the family dynamic that they have. But there is a young man that works there, and they told his story, because I was kind of wondering, because he's not a part of the family. They said he had been working there for about a year. He works with the uncle. He's funny, y'all. Y'all gotta watch that show, I'm telling you. But he works down in the embalmment part, where they, do all the stuff with the bodies, right? And this is a young dude. He's 21, and it's a joy, right? So they interviewed him, and they asked him, why does he enjoy it? Or, how did he get started? And I guess his mom passed when he was young. And he can remember, I think 3 or 4 years old, standing by her casket. And it was like he felt as if he was her protector. So within himself, he said he's always wanted to be a mortician or work in a funeral home. And it's almost as if it's his way of, being close to his mom, kind of thing. But he said he would get his sister's toys and dolls and get shoe boxes and boxes and put them in, he was putting them in caskets. Now, if an adult saw that back then, they would be, especially, Lord, some of you church mamas, y'all would have been throwing the oil on him, had him at the altar. I mean, y'all, Lucia, just going in on the board. This ain't nothing but right? But look what he's doing now. And he wants to open his own chain of mortuaries. And, so he's there learning, he's evolving, growing, and I really hope that, his dreams come true. Because whether we want to agree, believe or not, we all, one way or another, gonna have to go through that situation. You were born to go. So he has came up on, from a child, He done come up with a profession that will never go out of business. It's going to always be needed and in existence, and folks are going to have to pay whether they want to or not, because they got to get it done. So, whoever raised him, they was good to just let him be, because look at it now. And he has a career, because that's not nothing most people want to do. Don't nobody want to fool with no. Just thinking about it, I'm getting a little. Let me take a little sip of my tea, because But we all. I'm a firm believer. Parents, cultivate your kids. Watch them. See what they like to do. See what they. My son was growing up. At one point, he was into trains. So I'm like, okay, is he gonna be a well, I mean, his father's an engineer, so I'm like, maybe he gonna be something in, engineering. He loves trains. Then he went from trains to, what did it, I think right after trains, it went into computers. Yeah. He did a little writing and drawing and stuff, so I think that's there, but it may be kind of like with me, because I can definitely assist him with that. It'll come apart later in life, after some life experiences and stuff. He may want to write some stuff down, and Mama got his back. She will help him publish it like that, because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But computers, genius. The boy, I watched him. Like, it would sit down. Now he would go to Google, YouTube, or whatever, search something, read up on it, and then go back and do it. I mean, just a walking computer, right? So another thing, ladies, that's important. When we mate with people, we have to look past the physical, look past certain status and stuff, and what is the brain behind the person that you're mating with. Like, because your kids are going to be a product of you and that person. And if you only got all the smarts, they may take on the other person's. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So be very, single ladies, if you plan on having kids, find out, what did your daddy do for a living? What did your uncle do for a living? What did your cousin do for, what? Find out how their grades were in school, and, you got brothers. What are your brother grades like? So in that respect, I did pretty well, because his all of it top notch, like Guinness Book of World Record people. Name is in, graduated from high school. Graduated from college at 16, 17, graduated from high school at 16, like got triple degree kind of thing. Like, you want to give your kids something to be able to see progress and see more than just the typical stereotypes on television of, your surroundings, I guess you could say. Give your kids something that you did not have, or maybe, your brothers or your families didn't have. You have to look past, oh girl, he looked good in that outfit, or oh girl, no, we gotta think future. Don't just think the way he make your toes curl now. What is he gonna do if he becomes a father? How is he gonna be able to, instill within your children values on, how to sustain in this life, So that's just another tip, for us women. Yes, everybody got issues. Everybody got mental stuff they dealing with. Everybody got a past history from their families and, stuff like that as far as relationships. And that's why they don't last, because, but for the most part, you got to think further than, oh, he's just so dreamy, or, oh, she just so this. Look for some stability. Look for something that's going to, add to